Slap your grandma and grab your ears, 'cause you're officially welded tight to Wbanjo 99.9 FM. Broadcasting live, loud, and mostly legal from just north of I-69 on M53. Right inside the greasy, dust-covered remains of the abandoned town and country garage right behind the Speedway gas station. We are the high-octane, moonshine-fueled, porch-picking heartbeat of Imlay City and the whole dang Lapeer County. This is DJ Janineh, straight pipe hush, coming to you live as the fog starts to roll heavy down into the hollow. You know, true love is a lot like an old 5-string banjo. You can construct an entire world out of a single, simple spark. But true wisdom means knowing when to let that melody fade out into the quiet. Now the song I got lined up for you tonight, well, it hits a man right where he lives. It's about that sweet, unfiltered devotion that doesn't need fancy city words to make sense.
It's the kind of love that's forged out in the timber, washed clean in the creek water, and kept warm by a stone heart.
So pour yourself a jar of something smooth, lean back against the porch railing, and let this one sink right deep down into your soul. Right at the tail end of a sun-baked day, just when the purple dust chased the gold away, soft through the pines, sweet as a turtle dove,
somebody was humming an old song of love.
The crickets are tuning their fiddles so low,
the fireflies lighting the path where we go,
the dust on the porch is settling down fast,
and the heat of the afternoon's fading at last.
So whisper you love me and say you'll stay true. In this whole dusty world there ain't no one but you. Our two obstinate hearts are gonna entwine. Just hand me your love and I'll give you mine. Come walk with me down to the cool, shady hollow,
where the branch water runs and the honeybees follow.
The deep woods are quiet, the crows went to rest.
I'll pin a sweet briar rose right to your dress.
We'll sit on the limestone where mosses grow deep, and listen to secrets the night winds will keep.
The old weeping willow is bowing its head to hear all the sweet words that haven't been said. So whisper you love me and say you'll stay true. In this whole dusty world there ain't no one but you. Our two independent hearts are gonna entwine. Just hand me your love and I'll give you mine.
The years, they may roll like the logs down the stream, and a lifetime can vanish just like an old dream. But the roots of our country run deep in the clay,
and the love that we planted won't wither away. So whisper you love me and say you'll stay true. In this whole dusty world there ain't no one but you. Our two independent hearts are gonna entwine. Just hand me your love and I'll give you mine.
just hand me your love.
Ooh, and I'll give you mine.
Yes, sir. That's the way a true love story is supposed to sound. Simple, honest, and deeper than a limestone cave. We appreciate you spending your evening with us, right here on the airwaves. Thank you for listening to Wbanjo 99.9 FM. You know, folks, before we kickstart this next old love tune, I want you to think on something. The world out there moves fast, and it'll try to tell you that you need a whole lot of modern fluff to be happy. But when the day is done and the sun drops behind the ridge, all a man really needs is a solid roof, a little wood and water foraging to keep the belly full, and one true heart holding on to his don't ever let the noise of the world drown out the quiet music of the people who love you. Take a look out over the ridges where the mist is settling down in the bottomland. Life moves faster than a runaway log train, but true love, well, true love is like an old white oak. It takes its own sweet time to grow.
It stands firm through the mountain winters,
and it don't ask the rest of the world for permission to stay put. So pull your chair up a little closer to the one you care about,
while the boys play this one for the two of you.
You know, they say the mist that rolls off the mountain in the early morning carries the memories we try hardest to bury. We spend our lives building fences around our hearts, trying to keep out the ghosts of what used to be. But some memories, well, they don't care much for fences. They just sit on the porch with you quiet like, reminding you of a spark that started a whole world and the long, quiet fade that followed. This tune is for anyone who's ever been left alone in an empty cabin, still hearing a voice in the wind.
I'm mighty tired of sitting on this old pine floor, staring down the shadows creeping through the door.
If you're gonna pack your trunk and head on down the line, then get to stepping, darling, and stop wasting my time.
'Cause your shadow's hanging heavy on the kitchen wall, and the silence you left behind is the loudest sound of all. These deep cut notches on my heart won't mend. This ache is sharper than a cold north wind. There's just too many bygone days that time can't wash away. When the tears came down like a mountain storm, I washed your face. When the night grew dark, I held you tight in our own quiet place.
I walked through the briars and the mud for all these passing years,
But you still own the valley of my thoughts and all my lonesome fears.
you used to shine as bright as an oil lamp in the dark, fueling up my soul with a single simple spark.
Now I'm tethered to the timber of the ghost town you left behind. Your memory's a wild briar tangled up in my mind.
Your voice is in the hollow, chasing all my peace away.
These deep cut knots stitches on my heart won't mend. This ache is sharper than a cold north wind. There's just too many bygone days that time can't wash away. When the tears came down like a mountain storm, I washed your face. When the night grew dark, I held you tight in our own quiet place.
I walked through the briars and the mud for all these passing years,
but you still own the valley of my thoughts and all my lonesome fears.
I've told the creek, I've told the pines, I've told myself you're gone, but a house ain't a home when you're greeting the dawn with nothing but an echo to keep you company.
When the tears came down like a mountain storm, I washed your face. When the night grew dark, I held you tight in our own quiet place.
I walked through the briars and the mud for all these passing years,
but you still own the valley of my thoughts and all my lonesome fears.
yeah, you still got a hold on me down in the deep woods where the melody fades out. Life is a lot like a 5-string banjo. You can construct an entire world out of a single, simple spark. But true wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet. I reckon the hardest part ain't the leaving. It's sitting with the silence after the music stops, knowing you gave away pieces of your soul you can't ever forage back. Sleep tight, friends. Keep your lanterns lit against the dark. You know, they say a true mountain love story doesn't end when the path gets steep or the winter gets cold. It's written in the very soil we walk on and the promises we keep when the world goes dark. True love is a bond that doesn't break, not by time, not by distance, and not by the closing of a grave. It stays rooted deep down like the old oaks in the holler, reaching right up into eternity. This is for two hearts bound together under the watchful eye of the Almighty. I was standing by the cabin glass on a gray and chilly dawn, watching the heavy wagon pass to take my sweetheart on.
They were moving down the winding track across the frost and stone, and I knew she wasn't coming back, leaving me here all alone. Oh, will our two hearts stay entwined by and by, love by and by? There's a grander home for us to find in the sky, love in the sky.
Lord, I called out to the driver there,
Please guide those
for the precious love you carry there.
Lord, I hate to see her go.
She was the light of my whole world,
my comfort through the storm,
the sweetest mountain blossom girl
who kept my spirit warm. Oh, will our two hearts stay entwined by and by, love by and by? There's a grander home for us to find in the sky, love in the sky.
I walked along the muddy trail,
Trying hard to stand up tall,
but my trembling knees began to fail
and the tears began to fall.
when they laid her in the mountain clay.
Beneath the pine tree shade,
A piece of my soul was torn away.
in the quiet spot they made. Oh, will our two hearts stay entwined by and by, love by and by? There's a grander home for us to find in the sky, love in the sky.
I went back home to a quiet space where her laughter used to ring, staring at her empty place where we used to sit and sing. The hearth is cold, the cabin still,
The lonesome shadows grow,
but love survives across the hill.
more than the world can know. Oh, will our two hearts stay entwined by and by, love by and by? There's a grander home for us to find in the sky, love in the sky.
They can lay the clay over the ones we cherish, but they can't bury a love that was forged in the hills. That kind of devotion is a circle that keeps on turning, stretching past the timberline and right through the gates of heaven. So if you're sitting out on the porch tonight, looking up at the stars and missing the one who holds your heart, just remember, the melody ain't finished. It's just waiting for us in a better home up yonder. Until we meet again on that bright hill, keep the faith and good night. Past the collard greens, folks. This is your old pal Johnny Straight Pipe Hush, broadcasting live from the back of a rusty flatbed right here on the Wbanjo 99.9 FM dial. I tell you what, my heart is pumping faster than a stolen chainsaw this evening. I just saw the prettiest gal this side of the county line walking past the corn silo, and it got me feeling so romantic. I like to forgot how to chew my tobacco. If you're heading out down I-69 tonight to spark with your favorite sweetheart, throw this track in your pipe and smoke it. Simmer down, Johnny! Last time you got that romantic around a corn silo, you ended up proposing to a scarecrow and wrestling a feral raccoon for a half-eaten turnip. Keep your overalls buckled, son. We got a radio show to run.
She had beautiful eyes, Tim, and you know it.
Anyway, folks, you know, the old folks used to say that a dark cloud can hang over the hollow for days, but it only takes one little ray of sunshine to split the sky wide open. Love will make a man pick up his feet, forget all about his aching bones, and run down the mountain trail like a yearling deer. If you got that joyful fire burning in your chest today, then friend, this one is right down your alley.
Step aside now, clear the track. Ain't no storm can hold me back. This old boy has hit the prize, seeing daylight in your eyes. Heading down the ridge right now to meet my darling anyhow. My boots are flying off the ground, finest look I've ever found. Oh, what hugging, oh, what squeezing, ain't nobody else so pleasing.
Bless my soul,
I'm overjoyed,
every heavy
thought destroyed.
grab your hat.
Don't make me wait, I'm running straight to our front gate.
To hold mine,
Sweetie, close tonight. Trouble's gone and out the door, I ain't worried anymore. Heart is jumping like a frog, leaping over every log.
watch me spark and watch me shine, knowing that your love is mine.
Counting down the fleeting miles just to see your sunny smiles. Oh, what hugging,
Oh, what squeezing,
ain't nobody else so pleasing.
bless my soul,
I'm overjoyed,
every heavy
thought destroyed.
grab your hat.
Don't make me wait, I'm running straight to our front gate.
To hold my,
Sweetie, close tonight.
my true love,
My sugar plum,
here I come,
just to watch me run.
holding my.
Sweetie, close tonight.
Yes, sir. There ain't nothing in these hills quite as sweet as knowing somebody is waiting on the porch for you at the end of a long journey. It reminds us that no matter how rough the road gets, true love makes the walking easy. So keep that joy tucked deep down in your spirit tonight, and let it carry you right on home. Tell you that last tune got my boots smoking. But you know, folks, love ain't always a straight line down a freshly paved highway. Sometimes it's a bumpy dirt road full of potholes, loose gravel, and a stubborn mule sitting right in the middle of your path. If you're gonna make a relationship last out here in the hills, you gotta have a sense of humor and a whole lot of patience. Patience? Johnny, you don't even have the patience to wait for water to boil. You tried to cook a hot dog with a blowtorch last Tuesday and set the chicken coop on fire. Them chickens stayed warm all night, Tim. Now hush up, I'm getting profound here. The old timers used to tell me that a good marriage is a lot like an old pickup truck. It might rattle like a tin can full of rocks. The driver's side door might be held shut with a bungee cord. And the radiator might spit a little steam when you head up the steep grade. But as long as the engine's got a strong spark, it'll haul you through any storm life throws your way. So this next one goes out to everyone out there riding shotgun with the one they love.
Well, my old truck is missing a fender, and my cooking ain't exactly tender. I ain't got a copper cent to my name, but you love this hillbilly just the same. You don't mind the grease on my collar, or the way I yelled down in the hollow. You took a wild man from the deep green woods and swore you'd keep me for all goods. Wear a pair of old shoes on a dusty trail, like a broken down tractor and a rusty pail. But we fit together like corn and mash, living our lives without any cash. You're the sweetest bloom on the briar patch, a perfect, beautiful mountain match.
You tolerate my hound dog snoring, even when the midnight rain is pouring.
You don't get mad when I lose the keys or track mud inside up to my knees.
I brought you a bouquet of dandelion flowers,
And we sat on the swing for hours and hours, watching the fireflies light up the creek. Too full of love to even speak. Wear a pair of old shoes on a dusty trail, like a broken down tractor and a rusty pail. But we fit together like corn and mash, living our lives without any cash. You're the sweetest bloom on the briar patch, a perfect, beautiful mountain match.
Other folks want a fancy mansion town where the high society wheels go round.
But give me a porch and a tin roof high, with my sweet darling sitting right by.
We don't need no silver or gold,
Just a hand to hold when we grow old.
so let the old world spin on around. We're dug right into this fertile ground,
With a patch of beans and a family tree, as happy as two wood ticks can be.
I'll fix that screen door
One of these days,
but until then,
I'm stuck in your ways. Wear a pair of old shoes on a dusty trail, like a broken down tractor and a rusty pail. But we fit together like corn and mash, living our lives without any cash. You're the sweetest bloom on the briar patch, a perfect, beautiful mountain match.
yeah, a perfect match. Right here in the briar patch.
With you, my sweet darling.
Yes, sir. Ain't nothing quite like finding the puzzle piece that matches your own crooked edges. If you've got someone who looks past your rust and sees the shiny chrome underneath, you're richer than any king sitting on a throne. Ain't that the truth? And speaking of rust, if you're tuned in to Wbanjo 99, don't go changing that dial. We got some great old-time bluegrass requests coming up next, right after we pay a couple of bills for the folks down at the feed store. Keep it locked right here, neighbors. DJ Johnny, straight pipe. You heard the man, folks. There ain't nothing better than the smell of fresh burlap and cracked corn on a Saturday morning. In fact, that commercial got me feeling so inspired. I grabbed my 5-string right here in the abandoned garage to strum up a little tribute to our favorite hometown spot. If you've ever had to haul 50 pounds of hog feed in the pouring rain, this one's for you. Just make sure you don't drop the bags this time, Johnny. Your trunk still smells like wet molasses from 3 weeks ago.
Hey now, that molasses keeps the floorboards from rusting out.
Here we go. Well, my old red rooster is losing his crow, and my prize-winning soul is walking too slow. The pasture is dry and the hayloft is bare, and my tractor is spitting out smoke in the air. So I jumped in the truck and I slammed on the gas, moving down M53 mighty fast,
Heading straight for the place where the farmers all go to fix up their critters and put on a show.
Oh, we're loading up the bed, stacking high the burlap sacks
At the City feeding seed right beside the tracks,
with the sweet alfalfa bloom and the golden cracked corn.
Finest place for agriculture since the day that I was born.
Yeah, the gossip is free
And the folks are all true.
at the City Feed and Seed Supply.
We're singing out to you.
Higgins is standing by the grand iron scale, telling tall fishing stories of a 10-pound whale,
While the local barn cats are napping on the seed garden, every single bag that a farmer could need.
We got mineral blocks that are salty and sweet
To keep the dairy cattle standing steady on their feet.
And if your backyard chickens are refusing to lay,
A bag of scratch grain is gonna save the whole day.
oh, we're loading up the bed, stacking high the burlap sacks
At the City Feed and Seed right beside the tracks,
with the sweet alfalfa bloom and the golden cracked corn.
Finest place for agriculture since the day that I was born.
Yeah, the gossip is free
And the folks are all true.
at the City Feed and Seed Supply.
We're singing out to you.
You can keep your fancy plazas and your big corporate stores,
Give me heavy wooden counters and the dusty gravel floor,
where they know your family name and they treat you like a friend,
from the early morning sunrise
until the highways end. So throw a couple straps on the tailgate tonight,
We got fences to fix while the weather is bright,
with a brand new scoop shovel and a pair of leather gloves.
and a bag of special mix for the woman that I love.
Yeah, we're turning around and we're heading back home.
Rich as any king that has ever crossed the foam.
Oh, we're loading up the bed, stacking high the burlap sacks
At the City Feed and Seed right beside the tracks,
with the sweet alfalfa bloom and the golden cracked corn.
Finest place for agriculture since the day that I was born.
Yeah, the gossip is free
And the folks are all true.
at the City Feed and Seed Supply.
We're singing out to you.
Yeah, the Feed and Seed Supply,
Best place under
the Michigan sky, stacked in Yes, sir. Towns change, roads get wider, and the years seem to fly by faster than a hawk chasing a field mouse. But as long as places like that feed store are standing, a working man knows he's always got a home base. It's the simple things that keep our roots dug deep into this good earth.
Amen to that, partner. You're listening to the voice of Lapeer County.
Wbanjo
99.
Don't touch that dial, neighbors.
Because coming up next,
We got a live weather update from Chief Picker to see if we're gonna get rained out of the evening chores. What? Did y'all hear that? That wasn't Tim falling out of his lawn chair this time, neighbors. That was a bona fide sky rattle. It is time for our official Wbanjo 99.9 FM meteorological breakdown. Let's hand the microphone over to our resident weather prophet, Tom Chief Picker Forster, who is currently standing right outside the abandoned garage next to the scrap metal pile.
thank you, Johnny.
Well, listeners, I just stepped out back and consulted the Holy Scriptures, the 2026 Old Farmer's Almanac, and according to the charts, the woolly worm grease patterns, and the fact that my left bunion is throbbing like a cold-started John Deere, Lapeer County is about to get absolutely drenched.
What do the onion skins say, Chief?
Tim, them onion skins this morning were thicker than a legal brief. That means we got a high-pressure system colliding headfirst with pure Michigan humidity. Right now, if you look straight north over M53, the clouds are shaped exactly like an angry, bloated catfish. The wind is shifting out of the swamp, and it smells like ozone and wet hound dog. Hold on to your hats! By the time 4 p.m. rolls around, it's gonna rain hard enough to wash the house numbers right off your mailbox and turn your driveway into a catfish pond. If you left your laundry out on the clothesline, you better sprint out there right now. Unless you want your overalls down in the next township by sunset.
My official prediction, a 90% chance of loose gravel flying on M53, a 100% chance of mud, and you better put a tarp over the tractor before the sky drops a lake on us. Back to you in the dry studio, Johnny.
DJ Johnny! Straight pipe! You heard the man, folks. Cover your cobs and batten down the hatches. To celebrate this impending backwoods downpour, Big Mike is dropping the needle on a classic bluegrass storm lifter. Here is the Muddy Road Breakdown! The sun ran away and the timeline hit.
Old man Miller started looking for his ark when the clouds rolled in and the hollow went dark.
The wind started blowing like a hurricane gale, lifting up the roof on the local county jail.
The dirt road softened up to a thick brown stew, and the ruts got deep enough to swallow up a shoe. Oh, we're slipping and sliding down the muddy road, breakdown, spinning our wheels on the edge of the town.
The tires are churning and the flying mud screams,
splattering the windshield of our agricultural dreams.
Hold on to your seat,
don't you let go the brake.
We're riding this storm for the county's own sake. The mailman stuck by the old stone bridge, and the preacher self-driving his truck on the ridge.
A wave of thick clay came rushing down the hill,
and it plugged up the wheel at the old cider mill.
My cousin Cletus tried to walk across the yard,
but the mud gripped his boots and it held him real hard.
He's standing out there in his socks in the rain,
yelling at the sky like a man gone insane.
Oh, we're slipping and sliding down the muddy road, breakdown, spinning our wheels on the edge of the town.
The tires are churning and the flying mud screams,
splattering the windshield of our agricultural dreams.
Hold on to your seat,
don't you let go the brake.
We're riding this storm for the county's own sake. Whoa! 1 mile of clay, 2 miles of muck,
3 different tractors trying to pull out a truck.
The frogs are all singing, the ducks are in heaven, and the water's rising up to chapter 11. Well, the engine is coughing and the radiator spits. This old muddy road is a testing our wits.
But the banjo keeps picking through the thunder and the flash
as we splash through the puddles in a high-octane dash.
We're heading for the garage where the signal is clear,
to drink a jar of lightning and forget all our fear.
Oh, we're slipping and sliding down the muddy road, breakdown, spinning our wheels on the edge of the town.
The tires are churning and the flying mud screams,
splattering the windshield of our agricultural dreams.
Hold on to your seat,
don't you let go the brake.
We're riding this storm for the county's own sake. Yeah, the muddy road breakdown.
Watch that clay fly all over town.
Put the tractor in park,
let the hound dog bark.
Well, folks, that rain is drumming down steady on the garage roof now. The sky is dark, the lightning is flashing out over the cornfields, and the wind is whistling through the cracks in the walls. But you know, a storm outside don't mean a thing when you've got the right person keeping you warm on the inside. Ain't that the truth, Johnny? The power might flicker, and the creek might rise, but a good woman's love is a shelter no storm can ever blow away. Hold her close tonight, neighbors.
This next one goes out to everyone watching the rain fall through the kitchen window with the one they love.
The thunder is rattling the old window pane,
and the driveway's
I look across at the glow in your eyes,
and I don't even miss the blue Michigan sky.
the wood stove is crackling, the coffee is sweet, with your worn out old slippers right next to my feet. Let the storm clouds roll over the inlay city line.
Let the lightning bolt flash
And the weather repine. As long as I'm holding your hand in the dark,
the tempest can rage, but it can't kill our spark.
you're my shelter, my sunshine,
My sweet cozy nest, the beautiful haven where my heart can rest.
the creek is rising,
It's crossing the bank,
and the old well house pump.
just gave out with a clank.
But we got a candle to light up the room,
To chase out the shadows and banish the gloom.
the high society folks want a clear sunny day,
To show off their riches and vanity play.
but give me a downpour in your sweet embrace.
And I wouldn't trade for a single new place.
Let the storm clouds roll over
The inlay city line.
let the lightning bolt flash.
And the weather repine.
As long as
I'm holding your hand in the dark, the tempest can rage, but it can't kill our spark.
you're my
Shelter, my sunshine, my sweet cozy nest, the beautiful haven where my heart can rest.
the roof might be leaking a drop or two now,
Right into the bucket we took from the plow.
but we'll just slide closer together on the bed.
With a patch of dry shingles right over your head.
Tomorrow the sun's gonna break through the gray,
And we'll shovel the gravel and clear it away.
but tonight while the elements battle outside,
I'm perfectly happy right here by your side.
with the storm as our music,
The shadows are dance.
lost deep in the middle of backwoods romance.
Let the storm clouds roll over the inlay city line.
Let the lightning bolt flash.
And the weather repine.
As long as
I'm holding your hand in the dark, the tempest can rage, but it can't kill our spark.
you're my
Shelter, my sunshine, my sweet cozy nest, the beautiful haven where my heart can rest.
yeah, my beautiful haven. While the rain keeps on falling, right here with you. Yes, sir. True love don't need 80 degrees and a clear sky to bloom. Sometimes it grows best right in the middle of a heavy rain, rooted deep in the mud of a shared life. Keep each other warm out there in the hollow tonight, friends.
And if you're riding out the storm with us, right here on Wbanjo 99.9 FM, just know we're keeping the transmitter dry and the music spinning all night long.
Don't go anywhere, neighbors. Yo, this is Big Mike. I tell you what, Bill, if this rain keeps a coming down any harder, my premium sweet potato patch is gonna float clean across Lapeer County and land right in old man Higgins' front yard. I'm sitting here watching my hunting hound paddle past the porch like a furry little canoe. Shoot, you think this is a downpour? Back in the great deluge of '98, it rained so hard the bullfrogs had to wear life jackets. Woo! Mike, put some lightning in a jar and pass it over. just had to abandon my John Deere down by the creek because the water rose up past the steering wheel. I like to got swept away into the timber, but I was holding on to a 50-pound bag of scratch grain from the feed and seed with my teeth. Whiz, you knucklehead, you didn't leave the engine running, did you?
Heck no, Mike, but I tell you what's really running hot.
My heart.
I was sprinting through the muck to get to Martha's place before her cellar flooded, and I saw her standing on a tractor tire in her Sunday dress,
Swatting away giant mosquitoes with a rusty cast iron skillet, Mike. It was the most beautiful, romantic thing these old eyes ever did see. It made me feel so mushy inside, I almost forgot about my soggy boots. Well, don't just stand there dripping grease on the floorboards, Whiz. Grab that old 5-string banjo off the workbench and sing the gal a ditty before the roof caves in. The possum fritter romance. This one goes out to my sweet skillet swinging Martha.
Don't let the high water get you down, darling. Your 2-shot warrior is on his way.
The thunder is a-booming and the ditch is running wide, and the mosquitoes are as big as a turkey on the side. But my love is burning hotter than a burning brush pile, and I'd swim a river naked just to see your toothy smile.
You were standing on a Goodyear tire in the swampy view, looking like an angel in a coat of morning dew, with a cast iron skillet swinging heavy in your hand. The finest looking woman in the agricultural land. Oh, Martha, my darling, you're my moonshine queen, the prettiest tractor driver that the county's ever seen. We'll fry up some possum fritters in the kitchen tonight and dance a little jig by the flickering candlelight. Let the rain keep on falling, let the creek rise high. We got a love that's sweeter than a homemade cherry pie.
My boots are full of gravel and my overalls are wet,
But you're the finest prize a hillbilly could ever get.
your brother Cletus thinks I'm crazy, says I ain't got a dime.
But he stuck out in the hoping for the 14th time.
I brought you a bouquet of wild garlic from the ridge,
And a shiny copper token I found under the stone bridge.
so jump down from the tractor tire, land right in my arms.
We'll ignore the storm clouds and the weatherman alarms. Oh, Martha, my darling, you're my moonshine queen, the prettiest tractor driver that the county's ever seen. We'll fry up some possum fritters in the kitchen tonight and dance a little jig by the flickering candlelight. Let the rain keep on falling, let the creek rise high. We got a love that's sweeter than a homemade cherry pie.
Yeah, a homemade cherry pie.
With the possum grease a frying.
Looking good, Martha. Yes, sir. True love ain't found in no fancy jewelry store or a high society restaurant in town. It's found right here in the muck, sharing a jar of the good stuff and watching your woman knock a mosquito clear to the next county. Keep your wood dry, neighbors. Amen to that, Whiz?
You're listening to the wildest block of country romance on Wbanjo 99 FM. Keep it locked right here.
Well, that was Bill Two-Shot Whiz and Big Mike tearing up the floorboards. But look here, neighbors, the storm is kicking into high gear outside this old garage. The lightning is cracking, and it is time for us to shut our big hillbilly mouths for a little while so you can get down to business. That's right, folks. I'm hitting the big red button on the console and kicking off our late night commercial-free music suite right here on the Wbanjo 99.9 FM dial. We're locking the studio doors, dimming the lanterns, and letting the music run wild and free with no interruptions, no salesmen, and no more talk about soggy boots or possum fritters. Just pure, unadulterated backwoods melody to carry you straight through the midnight hour. Drop the needle, Big Mike! Keep it straight, Johnny! You know it, Tim.
If the creek doesn't rise and the transmitter holds, we're gonna rock your socks clean off, kickstart your spirit, Lapeer County, and enjoy the ride.
Two-shot whiz. That was Bill Two-Shot Whiz and Big Mike tearing up the floorboards. You know, friends, we spend a whole lot of our lives chasing after things we can see and touch. We wear ourselves down to the bone working the dirt, trying to pile up treasures that rust out in the barn or fade away with the morning fog. But when you find a love that's true, a love that anchors your wandering heart in this life, you start to realize what matters. It makes a man look deep into his own chest and wonder, when the road ends, what are we really leaving behind?
Wandering heart, you're traveling far, chasing the shadows under a star,
trading your days for the things that decay, wasting the sweetness of life along the way. What would you trade for your soul, my friend?
True love is calling. Oh, won't you take heed? Why let a lonely heart suffer and bleed?
Don't risk a treasure so precious and deep for fleeting desires that you never can keep. More than the silver in mountain veins deep, more than the gold that the wealthy men keep,
more than the diamonds or riches untold.
the spirit inside you
Is worth more than gold.
The true love we share is a gift from above,
Blessed by the Maker with infinite love. What would you give for the love in your chest? What would you give for a spirit at rest?
if the sky should fall down
And the world pass away, what would you give for your soul on that day?
What would you give for your soul today? When the fleeting world fades away, what would you trade, my friend? Yes, sir. The silver and gold of this old world won't buy you an extra heartbeat, and it won't buy back a single wasted day. But a deep, faithful love, the kind that stands steady through the hard winters and the summer droughts, that's a wealth that outlasts the timber and the stone. So take a moment tonight to look at the one sitting next to you on the porch, and remember what's truly worth keeping. That was Bill Two-Shot Wiz and Big Mike tearing up the floorboards. But look here, neighbors, the storm is kicking into high gear outside this old garage. The lightning is cracking, and it is time for us to shut our big hillbilly mouths for a little while, so you can get down to business. That's right, folks. I am hitting the big red button on the console and kicking off our late night commercial-free music sweep right here on the Wbanjo 99.9 FM dial.
We're locking the studio doors,
Dimming the lanterns
and letting the music run wild.
and free with no interruptions,
No salesman,
and no more talk about soggy boots or possum fritters.
just pure, unadulterated backwoods melody.
To carry you straight through the midnight hour.
Drop the needle, Big Mike.
Keep it straight, Johnny.
You know it, Tim.
If the creek doesn't rise and the transmitter holds, we're gonna rock your socks clean off, kickstart your spirit.
Lapeer County, and enjoy the ride.
You ever watch someone run so fast and so hard, but when you look down the path, there ain't a soul behind them? They're just fleeing from the ghosts in their own head and the heavy shadows on the gravel. It's a sad thing when a person can't see the blessings sitting right on their own porch until those blessings walk out the front gate. Sometimes you don't appreciate the fire keeping you warm until the woodpile's completely empty and the frost starts creeping in.
I see you running down the mountain trail, sprinting so hard that your breath starts to fail.
But nobody's chasing you down to the creek.
It's just your old memories making you weak.
dark shadow is all that I see,
stretched out on the grass by the old willow tree.
You look at our cabin and grumble and frown,
never quite happy with what we've put down. You're never thankful for the love that you've got, trading our home for a fantasy plot.
but you're gonna miss me when I pack up and go,
left all alone in the cold winter snow.
yeah, you're gonna miss me when my shadow is gone.
Sometimes it feels like we're losing the race
Before we even stepped into
the place.
the cards were all stacked and the dice were all cast.
Long before we could make this love last,
You say that you've waited a lifetime or more,
for something better to walk through the door.
but the wheel's gonna turn and the truth's gonna hit.
You get what you give,
Every single last bit.
you're never thankful for the love that you've got, trading our home for a fantasy plot.
But you're gonna miss me when I pack up and go,
Left all alone in the cold winter snow.
yeah, you're gonna miss me when my shadow is gone. Don't stare out the window when night starts to fall.
Fear in the darkness that covers the wall
The shape in the yard that is freezing your bones.
is just an old scarecrow standing alone.
You look for danger where everything's right.
Blinded by shadows in the middle of the night.
You push me away while I'm holding you tight.
You're never thankful for the love that you've got, trading our home for a fantasy plot.
But you're gonna miss me when I pack up and go,
Left all alone in the cold winter snow.
yeah, you're gonna miss me when my shadow is gone. When I'm gone,
Down the ridge,
past the old stone bridge,
you're gonna miss me
when I'm gone. Yeah, it's a long, lonesome walk down that gravel road when you finally decide to pull the tailgate shut and move on. If you're listening out there tonight on the Wbanjo 99.9 FM airwaves, and you've got a good thing sitting right next to you, don't wait until the house is empty to realize what it was worth. Hold on to 'em tight before the melody fades out into the quiet. You know, friends, a man can build a stout oak door, lock it tight with a heavy iron latch, and think he's shut out the past for good. But the wind has a funny way of finding the smallest crack in the floorboards. The past is a stubborn thing. It don't ask for permission to come inside. It just slips right on in when the night gets quiet, carrying the scent of old wood smoke and a love you thought you buried deep down in the ridge. Just a few drifting thoughts now
crept right through my door.
though I swore that I locked it
so tightly before.
I can't quite explain it.
Why it troubles my head,
Just a few little tokens way back on the shelf, though they don't mean a thing now.
I'm surprised in myself.
Just a few faded pages
with the edges turned brown,
and an old dusty picture that I keep face down.
just a few passing moments,
going way back in years.
well, I barely remember.
So why all these tears?
I don't understand it.
And it catches my pride.
First thing in the morning,
I'll throw them aside. Just a few little tokens
way back on the shelf,
though they don't mean a thing now.
I'm surprised at myself.
Just a few faded pages
With the edges turned brown,
and an old dusty
picture that I keep face down.
Yeah, I keep it face down.
Way back on the shelf,
Far away from the light. Yes, sir. Tomorrow morning I'll take a broom to that shelf and clear away the dust and the keepsakes. But tonight, while the storm keeps beating down on this old Michigan roof and the radio signal on W99 99.9 FM cuts through the dark, I reckon I'll just let those old love letters sit right where they are. Because true wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet. Keep your lanterns lit, neighbors. You know, friends, the darkest hour of the night isn't when the stars hide behind the mountain clouds. It's when a man sits all by himself in the quiet, looking at an empty chair and realizing how heavy a lonely heart can truly get. But it's even heavier when you finally found that one true soul who fits your crooked edges, only to watch the cold hand of trouble pull you apart. If you've ever had to say goodbye through a tear in the curtain, knowing the road ahead is a rough and rocky one, then you know exactly what this old tune is singing about.
oh, I pray for a sweetheart to hold me, someone to call me their own. I'm seeking a kind hand to fold me, 'cause I'm weary of walking alone.
So come to the meadow this evening, beneath the pale moon in the sky, before the dark morning of leaving and the time for our bitter goodbye.
Oh, meet me tonight in the moonlight. Please meet me tonight all alone.
For I have a sorrow
a cell where the cold shadows groan.
They'll lock me away in the morning and leave my poor sweetheart behind, with no one to give you a warning or chase the dark thoughts from your mind.
The ironclad bars will surround me to shut out the light of the sun, with the cold valley rock for my pillow, for the backwoods deeds I have done. Oh, meet me tonight in the moonlight. Please meet me tonight all alone, for I have a sorrowful story, the saddest that ever was known. Tomorrow they're taking your darling to a cell where the cold shadows groan.
If I owned a ship on the water, all shining with silver and gold, I'd give every cent to the master before your sweet hand would grow cold.
Yes, I'd anchor that vessel tomorrow and sell every piece of the prize to keep you from suffering and sorrow and dry up the tears in your eyes.
Now if I had wings like an angel, high over these walls I would rise. I'd fly through the mist and the shadow to the heaven I see in your eyes. I'd land in the arms of my true love, down deep in the green forest grove, and there I'd be willing to perish, protected by nothing but love.
Oh, meet me tonight in the moonlight. Please meet me tonight all alone, for I have a sorrowful story, the saddest that ever was known. Tomorrow they're taking your darling to a cell where the cold shadows groan.
Yes, cell where the shadows groan,
Leaving my true love all alone
beneath that midnight moon. Yes, sir. Those stone walls might hold a man's body, but they can't ever chain his spirit. As long as there's a moon shining out over Lapeer County and a faithful heart waiting back home on the porch, a working man's love will fly right over any iron fence the world can build. So if you're riding out the night shift with us, right here on Wbanjo 99.9 FM, and you got your darling's hand to hold, count your blessings. True wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet. Good night, neighbors. You know, friends, the mountain woods are full of beautiful things that bloom under the morning sun. Wild roses, sweet briars, and lilies of the valley. A young heart looks at those blossoms and thinks that kind of beauty is gonna last forever. But the frost always finds its way down into the hollow, and the brightest flowers are often the first to wither away when they're left out in the cold. It's a heavy, sorrowful thing to wake up from a beautiful dream and realize that the one who planted those blossoms in your soul has packed up his wagon and gone, leaving nothing but a fading memory in the thick timber.
Of raven black hair, the red briar roses and lilies so fair,
and the mountainside myrtles all bright with the dew,
to match the soft eyes of a beautiful blue.
I will dance through the meadow,
my laugh shall be gay.
I will charm every heart
on the path down the way.
But I woke from my dreaming
to find only clay, and the sweet vows of passion had all flown away. Oh, he called me his blossom, his pale wildwood flower, that bloomed just to cheer him through life's dreary hour.
But the hard winter came,
and the cold winds did blow,
and he left his true love
in the valley below. Yeah, he's gone and neglected his pale wildwood flower.
Oh, he taught me to love him
and promised to stay,
to cherish his darling
until the great day.
How my poor heart is wandering,
no mortal can tell,
for he left me no warning,
no words of farewell. I look down the gravel road,
searching the air,
regretting the dark night I fell in his snare.
the timber is quiet,
the branch water cries as the ghost of his promises covers the skies. Oh, he called me his blossom, his pale wildwood flower, that bloomed just to cheer him through life's dreary hour.
but the hard winter came,
And the cold winds did blow, and he left his true love in the valley below. Yeah, he's gone and neglected his pale wildwood flower.
he's gone and he's left me,
Deep in the green woods,
my sweet wildwood flower, fading away. Yes, sir, towns change, fields grow over with weeds, and the folks we give our hearts to don't always stick around to see the harvest. But even when a wild flower gets neglected, those roots run deep down into the mountain dirt. It'll bide its time through the snow and the storms, waiting for another spring to break through the gray. If you're keeping us company out there on the midnight shift, right here on Wbanjo 99.9 FM, and you've been left out in the cold, just keep your lantern burning. True wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet. Sleep well, neighbors. You know, folks, they say love will make a man do some mighty strange things, but a bad habit will land him right in the gravel. Out here in the hills, a fella's got to watch his step when he starts chasing after the neon lights and the spinning wheels of fortune. My old running buddy found out the hard way that when you try to gamble with your freedom and your heart at the same time, the house always wins. If you've ever had to watch a good friend get escorted down the courthouse steps in a pair of iron bracelets, well, throw this tune in your pipe and smoke it. I had a pal named Ramblin' Bob who loved to gamble, steal and rob. He thought he was the sharpest fox around.
But I found out just yesterday the county sheriff cleared the way and marched him to the lockup way downtown.
He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him once or twice to quit his fooling with the dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. He played at cards both night and day to throw his working cash away, but shooting craps was where he made his name.
Now he's sitting on a bench with a heavy iron wrench. The judge said he would have to work the chain.
He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him once or twice to quit his fooling with the dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Well, I went out last Tuesday night and met a gal whose eyes were bright.
I told her I was the finest man around.
We started spending all my cash in a sweet romantic dash,
Hitting every barroom in the town.
we're in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now. I told the judge right to his face we didn't care for his embrace. We're in the jailhouse now. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Yeah, we're locked up tight,
No sparking tonight.
right in the jailhouse now. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing quite like a concrete floor and a pillow made of rock to make you appreciate the sweet comforts of home. If you're tuned in to Wbanjo 99.9 FM from a cozy spot tonight, with your favorite darling sitting right beside you, count your blessings and stay clear of the card games. True wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet. Keep your nose clean, neighbors. You know, friends, we live in a world that's always shouting at us to hurry up. The bosses tell us we're running behind. The clocks on the wall keep ticking away like a judgment. And we get so caught up in the rush of making it to the next town that we forget to look at the ground right beneath our feet. We push ourselves and our machines past the breaking point, chasing after a schedule that don't mean a hill of beans in the grand scheme of things. But the saddest part of running that fast is what we leave behind on the porch. We walk out the door with a sharp word on our lips because we're stressed and running late, never stopping to think that the tracks ahead might just run out of rail before we ever get the chance to say, I love you one last time. If you're sitting out there in the dark tonight, listening to the wheels hum on the asphalt, just settle in and listen close to this old cautionary tale.
The foreman hollered down at the old Virginia line, saying, Pete, you're lagging back and you're running out of time. This ain't the year of 38, so listen to my rhyme. You're driving 097 and you better make her shine.
Pete looked around the cabin with a grim and heavy stare and called out to his fireman through the coldest in the air.
Just shovel in the fuel, boys, and make the furnace bright. We're crossing White Oak Mountain at a terrifying height. Oh, listen to the whistle as it breaks into a scream, plunging down the canyon in a cloud of blinding steam. He was flying down the mountain doing 90 miles an hour, testing all the limits of that locomotive's power. But the tracks were slick with sorrow, and the shadows ran too deep.
It's a rough and rocky transit from the ridge to Danville town, with a 3-mile grade of danger where the heavy iron goes down.
It was on that cruel descent that his average slipped away, and the speed began to conquer every prairie tried to say.
The wheels began to chatter and the cold steel started to whine as the heavy train abandoned every safety on the line. A jump into the darkness from the Rocky Mountain wall left a path of twisted wreckage where the quiet timber falls.
Oh, listen to the whistle as it breaks into a scream, plunging down the canyon in a cloud of blinding steam. He was flying down the mountain doing 90 miles an hour, testing all the limits of that locomotive's power. But the tracks were slick with sorrow, and the shadows ran too deep.
They walked down to the valley when the morning sun rose to see the awful damage where the broken river flows.
They found him in the rubble with his hand upon the gear, a faithful driven worker at the ending of his year.
Scalded by the vapor of the engine he adored,
his final earthly schedule had been handed to the Lord.
So ladies, take a warning from this tragic mountain run,
and cherish every moment with your husband and your son.
Never speak a harsh word when he walks out into the night,
for a man can vanish quickly from your longing, tearful sight.
The road of life is winding,
and the grades are mighty steep, and a sudden turn can take away the treasures that we keep. Oh, listen to the whistle as it breaks into a scream, plunging down the canyon in a cloud of blinding steam. He was flying down the mountain doing 90 miles an hour, testing all the limits of that locomotive's power. But the tracks were slick with sorrow, and the shadows ran too deep.
Yeah, the shadows ran too deep,
down in the valley so low,
where the broken engines go.
Never speak a harsh word.
Yes, sir. It only takes a split second for the iron to jump the tracks, and all the rushing in the world won't fix a broken heart once the steam clears away. Life is a lot like a 5-string banjo.
You can construct an entire world out of a single simple spark, but true wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet.
Don't let your last words to the ones you love be born out of a hurry or a foolish quarrel. If you're keeping us company through the storm tonight, right here on Wbanjo 99.9 FM, reach across the seat or across the bed, take your sweetie's hand and let them know they matter. Because tomorrow ain't promised to a single one of us. Neighbors, sleep safe and keep your lanterns burning bright. You know, friends, there's a lot of fast ways to travel across this great land of ours nowadays. But if you ask me, there ain't nothing quite like the iron rail to carry a man back to the one he loves. When you're sitting in that passenger coach, listening to the engine whistle blow out across the dark hollows, every click of the track is just counting down the miles until you're back on that home porch. This one goes out to everybody riding the rails tonight, heading straight back into the arms of their favorite sweetheart. From the wide Pacific waters to the dark Atlantic shore, she climbs the smoking mountains where the wild lions roar.
She's a grand and mighty beauty, and she's admired by one and all. She's the rolling combination called the Great Blue Cannonball.
Oh, the eastern hills are pretty, so the western folks will say. From Chicago down to Memphis, she is rolling on her way.
To the lakes of Minnesota where the icy waters fall, there is no train that can match the pace of the Great Blue Cannonball.
Oh, listen to the rumble, the thunder and the roar, as she glides along the timberlands and by the river shore.
She climbs the highest mountains, hear the rowdy hobo squall. She's the queen of all the iron rails, the Great Blue Cannonball.
Here's to old man Daddy Clinton, let his name forever stand. was a faithful round her till the final curtain fall.
And they carried him to victory on the great blue cannonball.
I have ridden the Royal Limited and the fast line number 2.
Across the southern country roads when the midnight whistle blew.
I have rode them highball engines from the spring until the fall.
But I've never found an equal to the great blue cannonball. Oh, listen to the rumble, the thunder and the roar, as she glides along the timberlands and by the river shore.
She climbs the highest mountains, hear the rowdy hobos squall.
She's the queen of all the iron rails, the great blue cannonball.
Yeah, the great blue cannonball, rolling down the mountain track,
Carrying this hillbilly back.
straight to my darling's arms. Yes, sir. Let that steam engine roll on down into the valley. No matter how far your journeys take you across this big old world, the best part of any trip is the arrival at the home station. Life is a lot like a 5-string banjo.
You can construct an entire world out of a single, simple spark.
But true wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet.
If you're tuned into Wbanjo 99.9 FM tonight,
And you're already safe at home with your true love,
stoke up the wood stove and count your blessings.
sleep tight, neighbors. Yo, neighbors, the midnight hour is creeping up on us, and the lanterns are burning low here in the old abandoned garage. We spun the records, we've shared the laughs, and we've watched the rain fall steady over Lapeer County. But now, it's time to put this broadcast to bed, you know. Looking out across these roads, a man can see how fast the world moves. New signs go up, buildings get a fresh coat of paint, and the world keeps marching on. But no matter how much the landscape around us grows, the heart of these towns stays exactly the same, grounded in the good, hard-working folks who make this valley a home. So as we pack up the studio for the night, let's take a little trip through our neighborhood before we let the music fade out into the quiet.
The headlights fade on M53 tonight. From the pier down to Attica under the pale moonlight. Through Almond and Capac, the steady engines hum, while over in Dryden Town, the evening chores are done.
But right here in Imlay City, the roots are growing deep, a changing little landscape before we go to sleep. Over at the old Shopko,
The lights are shining bright, with family farming, home and Planet Fitness in the night.
so tip your hat to the valley,
Say goodnight to the ground, to the changing neon signs and every familiar town. We're building up the future, but our country's soul is true. From Wbanjo 99.9, we're singing out to you.
Downtown is alive with a brand new walking stride, with glamour, Paul's dog groom, and standing on the side.
Sweet peas cakes is baking up a sugar-coated dream, while the vintage plate charcuterie serves a custom theme.
Manjaro's kitchen's cooking up a spicy, savory smell.
Right down the gravel road, from where the old-timers dwell.
We're growing by the minute, but the heritage remains
Among the shifting seasons and the summer evening rains.
So tip your hat to the valley,
Say goodnight to the ground, to the changing neon signs and every familiar town. We're building up the future, but our country's soul is true. From Wbanjo 99.9, we're singing out to you.
you can get your steak at Lucky's when the working day is through, or stop by Tractor Supply for a heavy belt or shoe. Grab your groceries at the Kroger, or hit the fast lane drive where the golden arches shine to keep the traveling man alive.
With Burger King and Wendy's and the Colonel's crispy treat, Taco Bell and Dairy Queen for a little midnight sweet,
Tubby subs are stacked up high,
and Timmer's fried chicken shines
feeding all the hungry hands
along the county lines.
So let the highway quiet down,
Let the storefront shutters close,
the memories are anchored
where the black dirt river flows.
no matter where you do your shopping,
Or where you lay your head,
the blessings of the Maker
are comforting your bed.
We're thankful for the growth we see,
And thankful for the old
a backwoods
kind of treasure
that is worth its weight in gold. Yeah. Say goodnight to MLA City.
Good night to all our neighbors,
Keep the lanterns burning.
until the morning sun.
Yes, sir. Whether you're working the midnight shift, sitting on the front porch chewing your tobacco, or tucked in tight, right less than half a mile from the fairgrounds, just remember this. Life is a lot like a 5-string banjo. You can construct an entire world out of a single simple spark. But true wisdom means knowing when to let the melody fade out into the quiet. Take care of one another out there in the dark. For my partner, Team Moonshine Nixon, Big Mike and Bill Hamilton, this is Johnny, Straight Pipe Hush, signing off for Wbanjo 99.9 FM. The best in town, y'all, God bless you.
And good night.
passed out of time. And I know that all need is no, 'cause I don't know.
Oh, the baby I was murdered. I just wanna be here and know that I'd always be the one. I don't wanna be feared.
I wanna be the lonely girl.
I wanna be your only one.
I wanna be the change,
And not mine.
I've been searching for a lover.
Another day you're gone,
And I wanna be another.
and not the only one. Oh, the baby I was buried. I just wanna be here and know that I'd always be the one. I don't wanna be feared. know that I had to change up things when I was on the price to me.
I know that you were not alone.
I know that you were always mine.
I know that you were gone and busy.
I just don't wanna stay the line. I just don't wanna stay the line. First time I was young,
I was counting up forever.
the first time I was young,
Where we looked into the world tonight,
I will look into the world tonight,
but I'd never be the one for you.
and I just don't wanna stay the line. I just don't wanna stay the line. I just don't wanna stay the line.